An extra special day for USC commit Stephen Mitchell of the Alemany Warriors, as he was honored with being named a U.S. Army All-American in a ceremony earlier in the day. Secondly, it was senior night in Mission Hills, and Mitchell, his Warrior teammates, and head coach Dean Harrington looking to go 2-0 in Serra League play as Alemany hosted the unbeaten Bishop Amat Lancers, who were coming off a bye week in which they had 2 weeks to prep for this showdown. First possession saw the Lancers march down the field 80 yards, capped off by a Deonze Blue 6-yard run plus PAT, and the Lancers were up 7-0. Alemany, though, would answer back with consecutive scoring drives. First, a 2-yard touchdown run for QB Devin Dunn. Games tied at 7 after 1 quarter. In the second, Dunn would hit Stephen Mitchell in stride for a 19-yard completion and TD, and the Warriors are up 14-7. Later, with 6:41 left to go, check out this run by Amat's Darren Andrews as a deceptive handoff fools everybody, allowing him to get to the open field, and he's gone, and we're all tied at 14. Now here's where the game starts to get out of control for the Lancers. Alemany would extend a lead by scoring 4 consecutive times, twice before half, starting with Stephen Mitchell, who goes from midfield 50 yards for his second touchdown of the night. 21-14 Warriors. Next up, this Dunn to sophomore Deshaun Holmes pass would catch the Lancers defense off guard. The 25-yard touchdown extends the Alemany lead, 28-14, as we go to the half. Third quarter, and the Warriors would strike again. How about this time we go Dunn to Devin Ross, 80 yards to freedom. It's starting to get ugly. Furthermore, Deshaun Randall gets in on the action, capping this Alemany drive with a 2-yard run, and the Warriors are entertaining their biggest lead of the game, 28 points or 4 touchdowns. Amat down and out and sinking fast. Wait, did we say out, as in code blue? That's as in Deonze Blue. No defib necessary yet, as the Lancers start to show signs of life. That was a 5-yard TD run. Now it's 42-21 as we go to the Now remember, we told you also that Amat was down 28 points sometime in the third. Well, after this Koa Haynes to Sal Velasquez 5-yard touchdown pass and this 10-yard TD run by the D-Train Darren Andrews, suddenly it's a 7-point ball game. 42-35 Lancers down with a whole lot of time left, nearly 10 minutes to play. But did we mention that Alemany is coached by Dean Harrington? Yeah, that Dean Harrington that hasn't lost a league game as head coach since way back in October of 2007, when these two teams were not even in the same league. So the Warriors get real strategic and score the final 2 touchdowns of the game. The first one, the longest TD of the night, 83 yards for the youngster, sophomore Deshaun Holmes here. And a 20-yard run for Deshaun Randall there. And both these guys have their second touchdowns of the night en route to the 21-point victory, a 56-35 win for the Alemany Warriors on senior night in Mission Hills. We spoke with Amat head coach Steve Haggerty and Alemany's QB Devin Dunn, U.S. Army All-American and USC commit Stephen Mitchell, and of course, the Dean, head coach Harrington.
You know, we just built too big of a hole, and the kids rallied and never quit, and so I'm proud of them for that. And but you know, we got to move on, so we got to figure out next week. So if you hang on to this one too long, we're going to be 0-2, and that's something that we can't allow ourselves to be.
How much was this, you know, their offense just being great? You saw them put 49 last week, you know, another over 50 tonight, or your defense just needing a lot of work?
Both. But, you know, we knew we weren't going to shut them out. So, but, you know, you got to play darn near perfect, so, or match scores, and, you know, we didn't quite do that. So, but they're a good football team, and, you know, we'll figure it out, and I like our kids and I like our team, and we'll take next week's battle on and see how we do.
You know, the defense did great too, but the offense and the offensive line, and I thought the people stepped up when they needed to. I want to give a shout out to Corey McManus. He's been my center for 4 years, and just the whole O-line, and then Deshaun Holmes for stepping up big as a sophomore.
Coach Harrington is a great play caller. We wouldn't be able to do it without him, and you know, our young guys stepped up today, and I'm very proud of them. I mean, we came here and we did our job. They scored a lot, so I mean, we still have to work on our defense, but we came out with a victory.
And they got a great offense, and they gave us fits all night. And we just got it going a little bit there in the second half. We're young on defense. We're taking some lumps, and we just got to keep getting better. I saw some better things tonight. We faked the punt that put our guys in a bad situation, and then the interception. So, but offensively, we're playing really well. We're executing. We're not dropping balls, and we're not turning the ball over. That's only our 3rd turnover of the season, that interception. So we keep doing that. We're going to be pretty good on offense.
Bishop Amat is beaten for the first time this season and drops to 5-1-1 overall and 0-1 in league. They'll play Crespi next Friday, week 8. While Alemany moves to 7-1 overall with their 4th win in a row, the Warriors are also 2-0 in Serra League. They'll have a bye next week and return to action on Friday, October 26th, week 9, and be at Crespi. Again, your final, Alemany 56, Bishop Amat 35. Reporting in Mission Hills, I'm Reginald Miller.